Hi there, welcome to today's video. I'm so glad you're here. For many years, I followed what I thought were healthy habits, but after some time, I realized they weren't serving me at all. In fact, some of them were actually holding me back from being my best self, physically and mentally. Today, I'm going to share 12 habits I stopped and the surprising changes they brought to my health, my energy, and my overall well-being. Trust me, if you're looking to take control of your life and make a real, lasting change, you'll want to stick around for this. Let's dive in and explore how letting go of these habits helped me reclaim my vitality and transform my life for the better. I'm sure you've heard that eating small meals throughout the day is a great way to stay healthy. However, after trying it myself, I realized that this method doesn't work for me. Let's explore why eating according to what my body actually needs has been much more effective for my health. A study from the National Institutes of Health shows that eating when your body signals hunger, rather than sticking to multiple small meals, helps reduce stress hormone levels and strengthens the immune system. According to a study from Harvard University, when you eat based on your body's hunger signals, your cortisol levels stabilize and your energy levels remain steady throughout the day. Those who eat fewer, larger meals report feeling more energized and focused. I used to snack throughout the day thinking it would help with energy, but I always felt sluggish. After I started listening to my body and eating only when I felt hungry, I noticed I had more energy and felt much healthier. A helpful tip is to ask yourself, am I actually hungry? If you are, eat something nutritious that will satisfy your hunger. Otherwise, resist the urge to snack out of boredom or stress. What do you think? Do you believe eating many small meals is the best strategy for health? Or does eating based on hunger make more sense? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Now that we've discussed eating according to your body's signals, let's move on to another habit that I've changed to improve my overall health. Many people swear by their strict morning routines, but I've learned that some mornings I don't need a strict routine. Let me explain why I stopped forcing myself into a set routine and how it actually made my mornings better. A study from Stanford University reveals that having a flexible morning routine can lower stress and boost creativity in the workplace. The ability to adapt based on how you feel that day leads to higher productivity and a better mood. Research shows that 70% of people who follow flexible morning routines feel less stressed and more productive. Flexibility allows your body and mind to better adapt to what you truly need that day. Start your morning with a short meditation or breathing exercise to assess how you feel. From there, adapt your day to match your energy levels, whether that means jumping into work or taking time to recharge. Do you believe in rigid morning routines, or do you think flexibility is the key to a more successful start to the day? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Now that we've talked about the benefits of a flexible morning routine, let's dive into another habit that I've changed to improve my health. Running was my go-to form of exercise for years, but when I learned I had osteopenia, I realized it was time for a change. Let me share why I switched to weightlifting and how it's benefited my health. Studies from the National Osteoporosis Foundation recommend weight-bearing exercises like weightlifting to improve bone density and prevent osteoporosis. Weight training has been shown to be just as effective, if not more, for bone health compared to cardio exercises like running. When you run, you're helping cardiovascular health, but weightlifting directly improves muscle strength and bone density. Research from Harvard shows that for women over 40, weight training is crucial for maintaining muscle mass and reducing the risk of fractures. I've always loved running, but after my doctor recommended weightlifting for bone health, I started lifting weights twice a week. I've noticed a huge difference in how strong I feel and my overall endurance. I still run for fun, but weightlifting is now my priority. Start with light weights, focusing on proper form. If you're new to weightlifting, aim for 2 sessions per week to start building strength. Over time, increase the weight gradually as your body adapts. Do you think running is the best way to stay fit, or should we focus more on strength training? What's your experience with weightlifting? Share your thoughts below. Now that we've talked about the importance of weightlifting for strength and bone health, let's move on to another habit that has had a big impact on my health. I used to try to make my favorite treats healthier by using substitutes, but after a while I realized that these healthy alternatives weren't as good for me as I thought. Let me explain why I stopped using them and why whole natural foods are the better option. Research from the Mayo Clinic has shown that artificial sweeteners, which are commonly found in sugar-free products, can actually lead to an increase in cravings and disrupt the body's natural ability to regulate appetite. Whole foods, on the other hand, provide more nutrients and help keep our hormones balanced. Processed substitutes may have fewer calories, but they often lack the nutrients your body needs. A study from Harvard suggests that consuming whole foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can lead to better long-term health outcomes, including improved gut health and reduced inflammation. Instead of using processed sweeteners, try using fresh fruit in smoothies, oatmeal, or baked goods. These natural sugars are accompanied by fiber and nutrients that help balance your blood sugar levels and keep you satisfied longer. Do you think food substitutes are a healthier option, or do you agree that whole foods are always better? Share your thoughts below. We've discussed why whole foods are the way to go. Next, let's explore another habit that I've learned to let go of, which has had a positive effect on my health. I've tried many quick weight loss solutions over the years, but I've learned that these shortcuts often do more harm than good. Let's talk about why sustainable weight loss is the key to long-term health. A study from Mayo Clinic shows that rapid weight loss diets often lead to muscle loss, slower metabolism, and nutritional deficiencies. Long-term success comes from gradual, healthy weight loss through balanced eating and exercise. When you lose weight too quickly, your body goes into starvation mode, slowing down your metabolism. A study from Harvard Medical School found that those who lose weight gradually are more likely to maintain it in the long term, avoiding the dreaded weight rebound. I've tried every fad diet you can think of, but when I switched to a balanced approach with regular exercise and proper nutrition, I lost the weight slowly and have been able to maintain it for years now. Start with small, manageable changes. Focus on eating whole foods and finding an exercise routine you enjoy. Gradual changes are more sustainable and effective in the long run. Do you believe that quick fix diets are effective for weight loss? Or have you experienced the negative effects of rapid weight loss? Share your experiences in the comments. We've talked about sustainable weight loss. Now let's explore the next habit I stopped doing that's been instrumental in my health journey. I used to drink coffee, energy drinks, or grab sugary snacks to boost my energy, but it always ended with a crash. Over time, I realized that these quick fixes weren't the answer. Let's dive into why we need to find more sustainable ways to stay energized. According to the National Institute of Health, consuming too much caffeine or sugary energy drinks can disrupt your circadian rhythm, cause dependency, and lead to fatigue after the initial energy boost. Consuming balanced meals with whole foods is the key to sustaining energy throughout the day. Studies from Harvard Medical School show that eating balanced meals with protein, healthy fats, and whole carbs helps maintain stable blood sugar levels, preventing the highs and lows that come from caffeine or sugar. I used to drink 3 cups of coffee a day, but I was always exhausted by the afternoon. When I switched to eating balanced meals and staying hydrated, my energy levels stayed high and I felt better all day. Start your day with a protein-rich breakfast, like eggs and avocado, to help maintain energy. Add some fruit for fiber and hydration, and you'll avoid the caffeine crash while staying energized longer. Do you think caffeine or sugar is a good energy booster? Or do you think a balanced diet is the better solution for sustainable energy? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now that we've talked about how to boost your energy the right way, let's move on to another habit that I've given up to improve my health. I used to think that working non-stop was the key to success. But over time, I realized I was burning out and neglecting my health. Today, I'll share how I shifted my priorities and started taking care of myself. Research from the American Heart Association shows that chronic stress and overworking can increase the risk of heart disease, hypertension, and weaken your immune system. Taking regular breaks and managing stress is crucial for long-term health. Studies show that those who make time for self-care and take regular breaks are less likely to suffer from chronic diseases. The Harvard Business Review found that workers who take time to rest have higher productivity and better long-term health outcomes. I was constantly working, never taking breaks. But when I started taking care of my physical and mental health, whether it was meditation, yoga, or simply resting, I felt better physically and emotionally. My productivity also skyrocketed. Dedicate at least 10 to 15 minutes a day to activities that help you unwind. Whether it's journaling, yoga, or just sitting in silence, these small moments of self-care will rejuvenate your mind and body. Do you think self-care is overrated, or do you agree that it's essential for overall well-being? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Now that we've explored the importance of self-care, let's move on to another change that has had a huge impact on my health and well-being. We're often told to stay positive all the time, but I've learned that ignoring negative emotions can actually be harmful. Today, I'll talk about why it's okay to experience and express negative feelings. A study from the University of California, Berkeley, shows that suppressing emotions, especially negative ones, can increase stress levels and lead to mental health issues like anxiety and depression. Embracing all emotions, both positive and negative, is crucial for emotional health. Research shows that people who express their negative emotions in a healthy way are less likely to experience chronic stress. Learning to process emotions rather than suppress them can improve your overall mental and emotional well-being. I always thought I had to be positive, but I started to feel overwhelmed and stressed. When I started acknowledging my negative feelings, whether sadness or frustration, I felt lighter and more in control. When you're feeling upset or stressed, try journaling or using mindfulness techniques to sit with your emotions. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or frustrated. It's part of being human. Do you believe that we should always stay positive, or is it important to acknowledge and express our negative emotions? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. We've discussed the importance of embracing all emotions, but now let's explore another change that's had a big impact on my well-being. For many years, I thought that the more I worked, the more successful I would be. But over time, I realized that neglecting my health and self-care wasn't the path to success. Today, I'll share how shifting my focus to self-care has made me more productive and happier. Studies from the American Psychological Association show that chronic work stress can lead to burnout, increased risk of cardiovascular disease, and mental health struggles like depression and anxiety. Taking time to recharge is crucial for long-term health and productivity. According to the Mayo Clinic, those who practice regular self-care and maintain a work-life balance experience 30% less stress and are more productive, with improved decision-making skills and emotional regulation. I used to work 12-hour days, convinced that I needed to keep pushing. But when I began prioritizing self-care, like taking breaks and setting boundaries, my productivity actually increased, and I felt so much more balanced. Start by scheduling 10 to 15 minutes for a quick walk or deep breathing exercises during your workday. These small moments of self-care can make a huge difference in your overall energy levels and focus. Do you think it's possible to prioritize both work and self-care, or do you tend to put work first? What's your experience with finding balance? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Now that we've explored the importance of balancing work and self-care, let's dive into another habit I've stopped doing for the sake of my health. For a while, I tried replacing whole foods with processed alternatives, thinking they were healthier. But I soon realized that these substitutes weren't as good for me as I thought. Let's explore why eating whole, unprocessed foods is the best choice for long-term health. A study from the American Heart Association reveals that processed foods, which are often high in sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats, contribute to obesity, heart disease, and increased inflammation in the body. Processed foods lack the essential nutrients found in whole foods. According to research from Harvard University, whole foods are packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and fiber, which are necessary for maintaining good digestive health and preventing chronic diseases. I used to eat processed meals thinking they were convenient, but after switching to whole foods like vegetables, fruits, and lean proteins, I noticed my energy levels skyrocketed, and I felt better inside and out. Incorporating whole foods into your diet is easier than you think. Start by filling half your plate with vegetables, add some lean protein, and include healthy fats like avocado or olive oil to keep your body energized and satisfied. Do you think processed foods are a convenient and acceptable option, or do you believe that whole foods should be the foundation of your diet? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. We've discussed the importance of whole foods. Now let's move on to another habit that's been key to improving my overall health. I used to strive for perfection in everything I did: work, relationships, and even my health. But I've learned that perfection is an illusion, and chasing it only leads to stress and burnout. Let's talk about why it's important to embrace imperfection. Research from the University of California, Berkeley, shows that perfectionism is linked to higher levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. People who try to be perfect all the time experience more emotional exhaustion and are more prone to burnout. Studies from the University of Texas show that individuals who embrace imperfection and set realistic goals have lower stress levels, better physical health, and more positive relationships. It's the key to long-term happiness. I used to feel like I had to do everything perfectly, but once I learned to accept that things don't need to be flawless, I found peace. I'm more relaxed, and I'm able to enjoy life much more than I did before. Start by setting achievable goals and giving yourself grace when things don't go as planned. Perfection isn't the goal, progress is. Focus on growth, not flawlessness. Do you think perfectionism is harmful, or do you believe that striving for perfection is important? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We've discussed the importance of embracing imperfection. Now let's take a look at another habit that has made a big difference in my health journey. We all have limited time, and I used to waste mine on things that didn't contribute to my happiness or health. Today, I'll share why I stopped chasing distractions and how focusing on what truly matters has transformed my life. According to research, people who focus on meaningful activities rather than distractions have lower stress levels and experience greater life satisfaction. Prioritizing what's truly important can improve both mental and physical health. Studies show that when we focus our time and energy on meaningful relationships and productive activities, we experience a greater sense of purpose and joy. This reduces stress and increases our overall well-being. I used to waste so much time scrolling on my phone. Now I spend more time with my family and doing things I love. I feel much more fulfilled and at peace with my life. Start by eliminating one distraction from your day. Whether it's limiting screen time or saying no to unnecessary commitments, focus on what really matters to you. Do you think we spend too much time on distractions, or do you believe it's important to take breaks and relax? What's your approach to managing time? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for joining me today as we explored 12 powerful habits that can transform your health. I encourage you to start making small changes today that will lead to a healthier, happier life. We've covered a lot of ground today, from changing our eating habits to embracing more flexible routines. I hope you found these habits useful and that you're ready to make changes in your own life to improve your health and happiness. Studies from top universities like Harvard, Mayo Clinic, and Stanford show that these habits, whether it's eating right, exercising, or managing stress, can drastically improve your overall health and quality of life. Research consistently shows that making small, sustainable changes in your habits leads to better physical health, lower stress levels, and improved productivity. These habits will not only transform your body, but also your mind. When I started following these simple habits, my health improved drastically. I had more energy, I slept better, and I even became more productive at work. These small changes made a huge difference in my life. Remember, these changes don't need to be drastic. Start with one habit at a time, and as you feel comfortable, build from there. Your body and mind will thank you for it. Which of these habits are you most excited to try? Or maybe you already practice some of them. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're inspired to make some positive changes in your life. Remember, health is a journey, not a destination.